No particular format or shape, just some of them, and they're all little pieces are falling in, some of the breaded. And then also, after I do a breaded one, I'm going to do a grilled one, and I chose the grilled spicy just to give it a little kick. And yeah, let me cut that down a little bit. I put it on high. If you feel like that you're cooking away the water, just add some more water. That's the cool thing. There's no oil. You're not cooking in oil, so that's added calories you don't even have. So this is pretty healthy. Even the chicken, if I didn't do the breaded chicken, which I like breaded chicken, but I can also do just the grilled. I'm just as happy to do the grilled. So that whole one's done. Now we can do a grilled one. Here's what the grilled one looks like. Get some of that. It's actually char grilled on the grill, so just get a little of that off. And I'm now going to just cut that up. Here we go. Same thing. Just going to cut off some little pieces and just let them fall where they will, and then I'll stir it all up. And again, I cut these real small because this is spicy chicken, y'all, and it does have capsaicin, which is a very spicy spice. So if you don't like spice, don't get a spicy chicken. But I like it because it spices it up, it heats it up a little, gives it a little kick, and I like that sometimes. Other times, I just do the regular chicken. And what makes it Parmesan is you add the Parmesan cheese at the very end. Okay, so all this is going to be just wonderful aromas coming up. Easy peasy cooking. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Makes it look like I just slaved all day working on this. Oops, that didn't sound right. I shouldn't use the word slave because I don't believe in slavery, so forgive that. Please forgive that, those of you who are watching. Whether you're a person of color or not, that could have been offensive, so please forgive me. Because I don't want to be offensive in any way, and I don't believe in treating people of color any different than you would anybody else. So I apologize for using that term. That does sound not good. So forgive me, please. All right, and now, there's a few little pieces of kale that didn't make it in. It's going to be cooking a long time, because here's the thing. It can be ready as fast as soon as this is all heated up, because it's all pre-cooked. The chicken's pre-cooked. You just want to, make sure that you meld together the taste of the tomatoes and the kale, and the noodles are pre-cooked, if you will. They call it ready to heat. So what you can do now, because I am doing a twofer here, okay? I'm doing 2 for 1. I'm going to go ahead and take out my other chicken breast, and I'm going to cut it up too. And this is the regular, not the spicy. I just did regular, and then the thing I chose for spicy was the spicy grilled. I think that made me feel better about the fact it wasn't double breaded. But if you can't have a lot of bread, then that's fine. Just do regular grilled. And also, that's what I used to do. I used to do just grilled chicken. Then I decided to mix it up a little bit. And again, these are just little bite sizes. Beth bite sizes is what Lance calls these. He says, "Baby, is that Beth bite sizes?" And I used to try to leave a couple of big bite sizes in there for Lance, but it never failed. I'd get them. I like little bite sizes. Okay, there's that one. And I am going to add a little bit more water, just because I had that on high at first. And it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine for you to just add. I just added another cup of water. I do have a little cutting board out here, but I don't need it. I kind of do it in the air. So, again, I just like to cut off the little ends of tomatoes. I don't know why I'm like that. And a lot of these don't even have seeds. But again, I use the lid so that I'm not messing up my kitchen with a bunch of extra stuff I got to wash. I just use the lids that all this came in and just drop the little ends and the little seeds into that. And that way I don't got to worry about it. When I'm done, I'm done. I like to be a clean cook. And what I mean by that is I like to clean my kitchen as I go. Do y'all like to do that? Comment below how you like to do your cooking. And again, if you want to be really careful not to hurt your cookware, I do have a spatula here that I will easily finish this with. I was just going to try to do this quickly and not have you have to go through every one of these tomatoes, but I want you to see the finished product, so I'm going to finish these real quick, and then I'll come back and finish that last piece of chicken. And again, all that is pre-cooked. So all you're doing really, and it's however long you want to, is melding together those tastes. You know, by letting it simmer longer. That's all. Again, we have little tomatoes in here. Again, if you want to add to this, you can. Just, you know, you need to, if you're going to add whatever, onions or whatever, just keep in mind this was chicken Parmesan. So if you're going to change the taste, just keep in mind it's going to affect that taste. But if you like those things in with your chicken and your Parmesan cheese, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Some of this I'm just literally tearing apart. And there's the last one. The last little mater. I'm just squeezing his seeds out because he's so little. Maybe that was the easier way to do it, y'all. Maybe that's what I should have been doing all along. There we go. Okay, so do you see now all this little waste that I've got? You can do a couple of things with that. You could make that. There's nothing super wrong with that, especially if you like salsa and stuff. That'd be great to use for that. The other thing that I want to do is go ahead and put in my noodles. Oh, wait. Sorry. I know I'm all over the board here, but I do want to do this. Oh, I got 2 of these. Did they boo-boo or did I buy more? I don't remember. There we go. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. I did. I think I got an extra piece of chicken. Bless their heart. I need to go back and tell them. Anyway. So I've got 2 regular and 2 spicy grilled. That's what I'm putting in here in little bite-size, Beth bite-size pieces. You know, some people may just put this in there or put it over the noodles and then pour this on top. There's all kinds of ways you could do this. Because, like I said, this is pre-cooked. So if you want to do that, that's fine too. Alright, so the only other reason I'm going to use the knife is for the noodles, to get the noodles out. So let's just use that to open. And we're going to dump them in there. Let them be sauteing. Come out, noodles, come out. Here they are, and let's go back over to this other one. It also had a noodle pouch. Do you see how they're kind of stiff looking? That's because they're pre-cooked. Super duper easy cooking, y'all. I love cooking like this. Or somebody else has done all the, or this cooked so hot. Now I'm literally simmering all this. That's all I'm doing. So put these noodles in there. Now one thing that I really love about this is for the lemon. Now I will use the cutting board for that. I'm going to half it. And what you do with the lemon, first of all, make sure, I remember one time somebody wrote in and said there was a fingernail in my lemonade. It's not a fingernail. Hold on, I'm going to rinse off my hands because I got a lot of grease and I don't want to be slippery. There you go. It was a lemon seed. Y'all, when you're dealing with things like lemons, you're going to have lemon seed. Therefore, again, use this to pop your lemon seeds out, okay? So they don't fall in your noodles. I mean, you don't have to. I'm just trying to keep somebody from biting in a lemon seed because I'm going to hold this over the noodles and I'm going to season the noodles by squeezing this lemon on the noodles. And y'all, you'd think, really? See that? Out came one of the seeds. There we go. Yes, it is a great seasoner. And you're going to use all of it. All the lemon. And since I've got 2 portions, I'm going to use 4 sides of the lemon. There it goes. Woo, it just went all over the place. Boy, that smells good. It smells good and fresh. Here's that one. You know, you could, since my hands are clean, you could slice this and stick it in a, I think I'm going to save those. You can slice those up, even though the pulp's out, and put them in a glass of water and have a lemon water with your dinner. That'd be great, y'all. I think that's what I'm going to do. There we go. Let's get those little pieces of seed out. And then just squeeze out most of the juice. I know you're thinking, that's a lot of lemon juice. Not when you start stirring this up. It's just the right amount for one meal. And I've got 2 meals in there. Again, let's just pop out those little seeds. There we go. And you could slice that and you still got some pulp in there and put it in a glass. And it's going to be great for your dinner as the drink. And it's healthy because you're making somebody drink water. Okay. Here's the other things you put in. Your cheese sauce and your marinara. So let's do that. I can do that with this. I don't need a pair of scissors. I was going to get a pair of kitchen scissors, because you always sanitize your your kitchen scissors, y'all. But, or you can just use the knife. Just stick that in there. Right. Just put that in there. Super easy. Open a packet, put it in. Open a packet, put it in. Makes you look like a queen. There we go. There should be another one. Where's my other one? There it is. We're going to do the same thing there. We're just going to use my knife and cut right across the top and then just right into the pan. Just sleep it down in there. Now again, if you want to add a different kind of sauce or a hot sauce, you know, some Rotel chilies, whatever you want to do, if you like it even peppier than that, you can do that. Just remember, as you change it up, that's fine. It's your recipe at that point forward, though. That's not Chick-fil-A's recipe. But, because, no kidding, y'all, this is good with their recipe. I kid you not. I kid you not. Now, one of the things it says is to use tongs. So if you don't feel like a spatula is good, you can use your little tongs. And just pick up your noodles, move them around. Actually, I do feel like that does work a little bit better. Because you can still stir with your tongs, but you can also lift your spaghetti. And as it gets in the water and it starts simmering, I'm going to turn this up just a little again. Woo, boy, does that smell good. Look at that. Look at that wonderful kale and tomato, chicken, and the noodles. And now you've got that wonderful salsa, that tomato sauce in there. And then you can, if you want to, go ahead and add the cheese. Because this Parmesan cheese is what you're going to put on top once it's on the plate. This